What happened when a bride banned all women from her wedding? When I first got the wedding invite, I thought it was a joke. It said, and I quote, "Please note the bride has requested no female guests attend the ceremony or reception. No women at all." I actually laughed. Then I reread it. Then I realized it wasn't a prank, it was real. My cousin Ethan was marrying a woman named Sabrina, who I'd only met twice. Both times she'd been intense, beautiful, but the kind of beautiful that came with warning signs. The family group chat exploded the moment the invites hit. My aunt thought it was a typo. My mom said, "Oh, she must mean no plus ones." But nope, a few calls later, it was confirmed. No women, no exceptions. Not even Ethan's mom. I remember my aunt, his mom, quietly saying, "If that's what makes him happy, I'll respect it." She was heartbroken, but trying to be the understanding parent. Me, I was furious. Ethan and I grew up like siblings. We went through college breakups, losing grandpa, all of it together, and now I wasn't even allowed to watch him get married? So yeah, I decided to go anyway. Not to crash the wedding or anything, but to see it from a distance. I told my mom, "I just want to make sure he's okay." She didn't stop me. I think she wanted someone to. The venue was this fancy outdoor garden place. From behind a fence, I could see it perfectly. Rows of men in black suits. Not a single woman in sight. The whole thing looked like a corporate retreat instead of a wedding. Then Sabrina appeared. White dress, dramatic veil, makeup like a movie star. For a second, I got it. She was stunning, but there was something eerie about the whole thing. She didn't smile. She didn't look at anyone but Ethan. When the officiant asked if anyone objected, my heart actually raced. Not because I thought someone would, but because I wanted someone to. But no one did. They exchanged vows. Quick, rehearsed. Ethan's voice cracked once. The only real moment in the whole performance. Afterward, when everyone moved inside for the reception, I saw something that made me freeze. Sabrina walked up to Ethan's mom, who'd been standing by her car in the parking lot the whole time, and hugged her. The first time I'd ever seen her show any warmth. I couldn't hear what they said, but Ethan's mom started crying. Then Sabrina pressed something into her hand and walked back inside. Later that night, I got a call from Ethan. His voice sounded tired but calm. He said, "I know what you're thinking, but it's not what it looks like." I stayed quiet. Then he said something that stuck with me. Sabrina didn't ban women because she hates them. She did it because she was scared of them. Turns out, Sabrina had grown up in a violently jealous, abusive home. Her mother and sister constantly pitted her against other women, even made her compete for her father's attention. It messed her up. She didn't trust women at all, not even friends. Therapy hadn't worked yet. The wedding was her safe zone, her way of keeping her anxiety under control. In that moment in the parking lot, she gave Ethan's mom her wedding bouquet and said, "You should have been the one walking him down the aisle. I'm sorry I couldn't let you." A week later, I met Sabrina for coffee. I didn't want to, but Ethan begged me to give her a chance. She showed up in sweats, no makeup, shaking like she'd been rehearsing for hours. She told me everything. The childhood, the trauma, how she's been in therapy since she met Ethan. She said, "I know I ruined the wedding for half his family, but I was trying not to ruin it for him too." For the first time, I saw her differently. Not as a jealous control freak, but as someone trying desperately to unlearn a lifetime of fear. They've been married for 2 years now. Sabrina's still working on herself, still healing. She slowly started inviting the women in our family over one at a time. Last Thanksgiving, she hugged me when I walked in and said, "Thank you for not giving up on us." I didn't have the heart to tell her. I almost did, because the truth is, sometimes people don't ban others out of hate. They do it out of pain. And healing doesn't always start with forgiveness. Sometimes it starts with just showing up anyway.